IF. It's Friday. We're talking NBA. We're talking, by the way, in the NBA, you want to get paid twice on payday today? I got a 7 uni tonight over at Doc's. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But right now, we're talking about the Utah Jazz on the road at the Indiana Pacers, and Indiana is laying 16 points in this basketball game. You know, I got a keen eye for the obvious doing this 33 years. And the keen eye for the obvious that I have in this game is that Utah is trying to lose. And I tell you what, they're doing a real good job of it. Real good job. Tanking to get a high lottery pick. 4 of their starters are out. Their top 2 leading scorers. Look at some of these losses in numbers. 38 points, 36, 37, 29, 22, 26. Those are numbers they lost by. Let's look at teams they played of Indiana's caliber. And by the way, Indiana motivated to keep that 4th place playoff spot and home court, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous. They just lost at Houston 143 to 105. Okay, now let's talk again. Playoff caliber teams. Denver, 129 to 93. Memphis, 140 to 103. Cleveland, 120 to 91. Boston, 121 to 99. I mean, Minnesota, 128 to 102. They don't even care. They're playing it out. I can't remember a time in 33 years, and any of you that have followed me that long, and many of you followed me for over 20 years. A couple of guys that watch these videos every day, been with me since day one, since I started at Midwest Sports Consultants, up to sportsaudioshows.com, then to Covers, the Vegas Experts, all these pregame, all these places I've been. Name me a time when I ever laid 16 points in the NBA. You know, I was sitting around a sports bar in Vegas not too long ago, and this cat rolled up on me, and he goes, "Yeah, I watch all your videos. I follow you. I'm one of your clients. You're a great guy, blah, 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 blah," shooting the crap. And he goes, "You know, I used to be on the Sacramento Kings roster." And he asked me not to use his name, so I'm not going to. But he played in the G League, and then before that he played at Central Michigan, and I knew who he was. He was a great player in college. Cheers to him. And he told me, the G League, the roster, the 13th, 12th, 10th player deep on these teams, they're all world ballers. They're not a guy wearing a uniform in the NBA that is not flat out a baller. 6'5", 6'6", runs like a gazelle, can pull up a 3, can slam it, can do anything you want them to do, they can do. There's just that much separation. Well, guess what? Utah, where are they? Because you don't have them. Lay the 16. Lay it. Free play. Do a little better job than we did with the Lakers and Golden State game last night, which, by the way, Steve Kerr outcoached the dog piss out of J.J. Redick. This is what happens when you hire a coach, because LeBron tells you to, because LeBron knows he can boss him around, because no one's going to tell King James what to do. And this is what you get. Getting your ass coached off for a free play loser. Now, big game tonight in the NBA. Houston Rockets at home, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I got a real strong opinion in this game. So much so, it's a 7-unit game of the month. at DocSports.com. I have top plays in the NBA about once or twice a month, and that's it. You know, two key angles in this game. Two key angles. I got the answer right there. Free $60. Link in the description below if you've never been a member. Get over there and get it for free. Comes with a profit guarantee. You can get it for free. That's why you're here. You're watching free play videos for free because you want something of value for free. I think this is some value. Premium plays have premium value. Doc Sports, place to be. Those of you that wanted premium value last night, you got the winner with Chattanooga in the NIT Championship. And I'll tell you what, that was a sweat. Catching 4. I had to put them out at 3.5. 20 minutes after I put them out at 3.5, they popped back up to 4. 4, 3.5. I don't even look at what they closed at. I bet them at 4. Overtime. That is death to smoochie 90% of the time when you're on an underdog and you go into overtime. Nobody is allowed in my house or at the sports bar or the sports book when we're watching games, having a brewski with money on a game. No one is allowed to mention the word overtime or they get a spanking and then we send them home. I thought, trouble. They end up winning. Got the 6 uni for you. Final 4 tomorrow. I will have a top pick. Yeah. Looks tight. This, that, and the other. There's some angles there. For sure. Final 4 will be out on Saturday. This 7 uni tonight. We got a 4-unit NBA player prop. One again last night. One again Wednesday. 1-on-1 split on Tuesday. Although one of them was top play. I made it backed up to you and then some. Got another one for you tonight. Easy money. Cherry picking the books. One game at a time at 64% on the season year to date with NBA props. And Major League Baseball, after a pass yesterday, our first run line system play of the year today, or first play of the year so far. Our first 4-unit play of the year. They've all been 3-unit plays. 3 and 1 our last 4. The run line system algorithm that we used last year. This is the first game it spit out. That same system was up almost $14,000 for a $100 player and set a record last year. Come on. Doc Sports, place to be. Back at you on Saturday. Good luck on Friday.